Sons of Saturn. Sons. Oh ya gini. Such an interesting setting. Hmm. Should I click anything? This sleep is restless and unending. Your mind is tossed about in a shallow tidal pool, slamming against barnacles and corals. Every sliver of exposed tissue is being pecked at by crabs and crocodile. Raise your head and face reality. Keep sucking in the moist, comfortable puddle you've carved out for yourself. So this is me hanging in the theater. The lights are cleansing you like a hungry dog. Biting off a drunkard's sugar-laden diabetic dose. Sure, it stinks, but we're better off for it. What is this? You're a human being with all of the deluxe features. 60 kilogram, 26-year-old female, inexplicably muscular. I'm a female. Okay. Oh, I am a female. Malformed lump. Who is this? Do I have any phobia? Am I afraid of spiders? Am I suffering from any exotic medical conditions I should know about? Do I have scurvy? I had a girlfriend at one point. That means I am cool, right? Alright, I've got a pretty good handle on my body shape and psychosocial identity. So what's up with this theater? Where am I? Should I ask one by one? Wastewater tunnel. Hmm? Flat on your back right below an open maintenance exhaust shaft. Oh, it's not. It's just change. If your eyes were open right now, this is what you would see. Why am I in a sewer? Why am I taking a nap there? You are in sewer because it's the only way to reach your goal, Minerva. The underground city you were born in, the ruin you fled from. You're taking a nap in the sewer because you are exhausted and you've gotten a bit ahead of your guide, the ferryman. He was really dragging his feet. Why can't we take the train in from the surface? It's how we escape. The trestle for most of the train lines were imploded before the evacuation was even complete. Why did we come back? Why did we return to the bloated corpse of a city? I wasn't exactly leaving a whole lot behind, because I have to come back. I have to find out what happened to my mom. Suddenly. An apartment, a few streams of income, and a lack of brain cancer and blessings some indigents would kill for. In any case, I feel we've established the basics. You are a healthy human being, slightly past its prime, but with all digits included. Your purpose right now is finding out what happened to your mom after you ran away and left her behind. I have a few questions about the potato tumor I have been conversing with these last few minutes. Me, the man from Lon? Jasper. Okay. You are very fortunate. I was actually worth quite a bit of money before you rubbed chip dust and snot all over me. But it isn't your fault I was left in the care of a toddler. This is the ferryman guide? We hired him through a broker to help us navigate this place, but don't worry, he won't come between us, not you and me. So it's me, snarky antique doll, and chocolate that we brought to show us around. I do know about this one, and this one. You find yourself flat on your back, staring up an access tube that leads to the ground above. Muscle control hasn't yet returned to most of your body, but you manage to break the crusty ceiling, carcerating your eyes. The light pours into your irises as if constricted by a funnel. This is the first time you've seen light in nearly 6 hours. You thought the light would be soothing, freeing to soak in, but it's not. Instead, you feel like a man on a life raft in dying of thirst. As you lay flat, drops of water occasionally baste your forehead. It feels like water torture. I just need to get in, find out what happened to Mom, and get out. It will be a breeze. Okay. These tunnels will take you straight to the infirmary right at the edge of the underground city. You'll pop out of an indoor manhole cover, find a nicely formatted document explaining what happened to your mom on a nearby desk, and then escape the same way you got in. Go straight to the infirmary, right the edge, and then pop out of an indoor, find a nicely formatted document, blah blah blah, and then escape. Okay. You rise to your feet a little too quickly, allowing black dots to colonize your visual field. Okay? The words of your ferryman guide echo down the train as light from his red headlamp stains the walls. Okay. The ferryman nods his head sharply in agreement. It's time to get a move on. Ready to get the show started? Okay. Or should I move now? Oh. You look up to see your ferryman guide quickly ascending the cistern ladder. At the top is a small hatch. The hatch has a small aperture cut out on the left side, allowing the pale fire of light to pour through. You hear the faint sound of metal grating against metal. He's opening the lock, securing the hatch at the top. His voice reverberates as it echoes down the cylinder. As soon as I open this hatch, you will need to clamber up the ladder as quickly as possible. I won't be able to keep it open for long. Ready? I like the audio. Careful, stand clear. He lets down the hatch from which you emerge very deliberately as though to avoid making much noise. Was this table used to perform operations? Okay. If you take a peek through the door frame to your left, you will see the coolers. You peek around the corner and are greeted by an enormous 18-body morgue. The apparatus appears mostly intact, though a few of the doors have been wrestled from their hinges. A fine whiff of formaldehyde still clings to the air. That's for you to decide. Minerva usually responds more mercifully when the client takes the lead. I'm honestly less of a guide and more of a Sherpa. That said, you are here looking for your mom. Well, we are in the basement of the administrative ward. There are lots of offices full of scattered documents. It might be worth pouring through them. There's a flight of stairs right outside the door behind you. They'll take you right up. Shouldn't you be the one leading the way given that you know this place like the back of your hand? You really think we'll find out what happened to Mom by searching this building? I don't actually know my way around the maternity ward all that well, at least compared to the underground networks. I've memorized the layout and know how to navigate, but I usually don't spend that much time here. The maternity ward is a transitional area in most excursions, just a place most clients need to pass through to reach the residential districts. It's not a place I typically linger. To be honest, we aren't likely to find exactly what you are looking for here. We are probably going to need to pay a visit to Operations Ward or perhaps the Chronic Ward to find exactly what you are looking for. But we'll probably find enough info here to better narrow down our search. Hopefully, after we are done here, we'll know which section of the city to focus our efforts on reaching. We won't be able to canvass the whole region, of course. Probably a rat. A mouse, or a rat. You mentioned that your mom, Rosalind, often made professional visits to the hospital, correct? Yes, she came here for work often. I don't have any clue why though. She wouldn't tell me. This might go a lot more smoothly if we had any idea where she spent most of her time or who she interacted with while she was here.
Minum li.
Oh, betul Pe. Halo. Nanti ya Pe. Aku lagi makan permen. She really communicated nothing about her visits? No, nothing. We just had that kind of relationship. Alright, this hospital is huge and we'll never be able to confess the entirety of it. Let's focus our efforts on searching the administrative ward. Okay. Halo Pe, selamat malam. Oh. We should search the offices in this hall before moving forward, or rather, that is my recommendation. So here. Oh. Oh, I have to click now. Okay. Oh, I can do this. But I could only do this. Malam Adli, malam tempe. Apa kabar? Apa kabar pulang kerja? You find an encrusted, tattered notebook lying in the bottom right drawer of the corner desk. The name Vera Silkwood is scribbled on the cover. Could find that notebook probably belonged to one of the accountants that work here in the administration wing. Okay. Mood diary entry 1 June 27th. Feel bad, difficulty getting up in the morning, but on an appetite at lunch, foggy in the afternoon. Strong undercurrent of malaise all day. I would have written the same on days -14 to 0 if I started this earlier. Getting promoted to the maternity ward, what an infuriating euphemism. The pay is the same, the work is even less important, and I am surrounded by screaming newborns. I hate children. Fam... Say? Sending me here was a sick joke. Perhaps if I am as obnoxious in this position in the last, I can get promoted out of here yet again. Gak begitu good, pikiran lagi joget. Kenapa? Tumben? Joget terus akhir-akhir ini pikirannya? I would have written, oh, I have read this. Oh, this is famously, not famousy. Okay. I thought this is famcousy. Oh, diary entry 2. July 3rd. July 3rd? It's supposed to be 3rd, not 3rd. The accounting here is hellishly monotonous. Do you have any clue how hard it is to bore someone passionate about accounting? Within the Saturn core, I felt like I was actually making an impact. I guess Rosalind was so thrilled I blew the whistle that she decided I could make an even bigger impact here. Make me sure no screaming newborns double dip in the hospital account. Okay. We got something. So we should go back. Okay. Okay. Lots of door, but I don't know where to go. Okay. Let's go back. Another one. Before you sits a small desk hosting an antique typewriter. The scene is tastefully backlit by a pair of partially smashed stained glass windows. The hell were you thinking? Stop. Why send Farah to this department? Snooping knows where does not belong. Stop potentially disastrous. Vera extremely productive judged by quantitative metrics and family, well connected with admin. Stop. Termination would be optical disaster from many angles. Stop order came straight from Rosalind. Oh, hmm. This is intriguing. The storyline. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Wait, let's go back and go to this door because there are some items here. Oh, that's all? Okay. I thought there would be something more. Hmm. Hmm. This is a different door with before. The office one? Oh. What are these? I actually found something fascinating today. The first break in the monotony since my transfer. While looking through records pertaining to the hospital's infant mortality rate, I noticed that incidents of stillbirth in the maternity ward are almost never isolated. As in, there's never only one stillbirth on any given day. Always there are two or three, sometimes more than zero for weeks or months. That's pretty strong evidence of malpractice by one of or more employees. I'm trying to isolate any obvious common denominator between the stillbirth cases. Perhaps they can be tied to someone's shift in the maternity ward. I noticed a pattern when looking at the nurses' timesheets. Stillbirth tends to occur only when one of four or five nurses are on shift. Currently trying to sniff out any commonalities amongst those nurses. Furthermore, I've noticed the clusters of infant stillbirth nearly always coincide with an anomalous drop in the amount of ergot and datura reported in the medicinal supply cabinet. Medicinal stocks are only recorded weekly, so the correlation is rather coarse and I cannot be sure. Though it is an intriguing lead nonetheless. I've requested my office to be moved to the maternity ward up on the second floor. They probably think I'm nuts since the offices on that floor are so much smaller, but I need my eyes and ears there if I'm to figure this out. Hmm, what is ergot and datura? I don't know, I want to know, but I don't know who to ask. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. I I haven't played the game for that long. I believe like probably like 20 minutes already since I started playing the game. The title is Sons. Sons. Sons? Yep. There is S means the lot of sun. Saturn is probably the name of this hospital. Hmm. This is intriguing to be honest, the storyline. I could say that I actually probably like the game. Like it's not that boring. Hmm. Hmm? Oh, there's a female. Oh, there's a woman crying. Hmm? So what are we going to do? I thought you were going to get trapped inside them. I mean, reading the text, that's pretty long text, and then when I read the text, it seems like you are going to be trapped in this room forever. Hmm. And then the shift managers used to call me weekly. I didn't like it very much at first, but the nickname stuck for a reason. I'm skinny and flexible, even the titles Condua, and interstitial spaces aren't a challenge for me. So, huh? I remember a path through the pubs that should spit me out at the back of the maternity wards will link back up there. Polo man? Okay. Go up the stairs, down the hallway, take a left. Up, down, take a left. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This one? This one? Hmm. Hmm. Medicine cabinet? Where? Oh, okay. Hmm. Down the hallway. And then left. This one? Hmm. Okay. Hmm? A second. Supposed to go here, but then this is locked. Okay. Hmm? Hmm? Well, miss, I really need to know. I came in through the sewer. I didn't come in the past the front desk. How did you get through the front desk, huh? Oh. Okay. So weird, to be honest. Because out of nowhere, I found a female. And there's supposed to be no one here. Wait! 깜짝이야. 깜짝이야. Halo. Lawak Tuhan. Ah. Halo, halo. Halo, thank you for following Layungki. Halo, selamat malam. Apa kabar? Wes, lama kali aku lagi fokus tuh. Aduh. Halo, halo, apa kabar? Selamat malam. Patients enter through here. Someone comes to greet them and show them to the front desk. Okay. The dome. Here, yes. Lupa ke follow kemarin, apa tungguin live dulu. Hah? Lupa? Why? Why lupa? Kenapa? Tapi daku minggu ini basically live terus dari hari Minggu, kecuali Kamis dan Minggu lagi. Soalnya ada banyak deadline. So you will find me a lot, supposedly. Before you lies a small stage, a rotten piano. Oh, it is a piano. Okay. Kayaknya ganti tempat. Betul. Ini tempat baru. Rumah baru. Aku pindah rumah. Pindah kota lebih tepatnya. Jadi pindah rumah juga. So, tempat baru. Sudah ada beberapa yang baru. Alhamdulillah. Suddenly, why? Oh. Small overlook. I thought I forgot to charge my laptop. Horror game. Iya, kalau misalnya Yungki mau baca dan tahu info lebih lanjut, tinggal tulis tanda seru G atau game. Nanti ada halaman IGDB-nya. Ini visual novel, sih. Genrenya kayaknya emang horror. Cuma tadi kayak seru. Meskipun tidak terlalu seaktif itu. Sick babies, ones with exhausted treatment for. This is where we leave them. Huh? We tell the parents that there is nothing else we can do, but they still have a chance if they get some sunlight and fresh air. We know it's not gonna work. I think the mom and dad usually know too. But we keep bringing babies here all the same. I keep bringing babies here. They always make me do it. Someone has to do this dirty work. If I don't, no one will. Did any of the babies you left here pull through? How many infants got sick and died here? So a lot of the tougher work is falling on me for a while. That isn't fair. You shouldn't have to do all of this alone. Life isn't fair, miss. I've made my peace with that, and I suggest you do the same. Okay. This is the front desk. This is where you should have gone as soon as you got here. Huh? Okay. Julia approaches the octagonal station before you and gazes directly into the cavity behind the central main. Her eyes light up as she begins to converse with someone. Who? Yeah, this hospital hasn't been operational in over a decade. Who is she talking to? My name? Amber. You approach, keeping your focus fixed on the document prostrated out on the counter. See? No one is here. Such... apa ya? This is a visual novel, but it's actually interesting how the writer make the story live up until this point. To be honest, I usually chose to not play a visual novel in just one set because it's usually pretty long. But I don't know, this seems like this is already in the middle of the game. Probably almost the end. How long the gameplay going to be, yeah? It's currently... what time is this? 10:45. Oh, there is a clock up there. Forgot. Valerie? I'm asking you to sign this document for Valerie. Who? We are subject to very intense scrutiny by a number of Saturn accountants, as I am sure you're aware, which is the Vera that we have read before. We have read an entry of diary like 4 days. Aku main dulu ya, dah. Have fun. Wih, oke. Thank you, Yungki. Kenapa Yungki panggilnya aku dada-dada ya? Apakah kita sama-sama orang Minang? Dwi? Ataukah bukan? Nanti aku kepoin lah. Julia makes a quick gesture to the vacuous entity behind the glass and pivots to the right. She expects you to follow her lead and start heading down the hall. Okay. Now we are going to enter the maternity ward. Oh. Rumah orang awak dah. Hah? Iya kah? Di mana Yungki? Rumah orang awak di mana? I read that script. Okay. This way, miss. Solo? Oh, okay. Dari Solo kah? Kalau Bitsu atau Yungki mungkin tinggal di Padang tapi asal Solo. Ternyata orang Minang. This way, miss. We need to do a quick inspection before proceeding. Okay, this one, right? Okay. Istri dan Solo, akunya orang NTB. Oh, NTB? Hah? NTB? Aku sejujurnya lupa. Aku punya 2 viewer lagi. Ada Tempe Krenyes. Kemudian ada satu lagi Shortblast ID. Streamer juga. Tapi aku sering terbalik-balik. Antara satu di NTT, satu di NTB. So, mungkin kalau nanti balik lagi, kalau ketemu, nanti aku jelaskan mungkin. Isi dari Solo. Oke. Enjoy the game. Selamat bermain. Aku juga baru game kedua. Belum banyak baru. Masih di awal-awal. You enter a small, poorly lit room. In the center is a small gurney flanked by antiquated medical equipment, all of it covered in a thick layer of grime. Grime? Please, miss, lie down on the table. You just need to get a few physical readings. This won't require anything invasive. I just need to perform a few quick inspections to ensure that you don't have any underlying health issues before we move forward. Yeah, and for someone who barely read novel at all, and yeah, basically I haven't read any novel. The last time I actually read a novel is probably that Agatha Christie on the Orient Express, and it was probably like 5 to 6 years ago. It was interesting, and I actually like the writing. But I do play lots of visual novel-ish game. This is interesting, even though there are some typo here and there. But still, this is interesting to follow. Hmm. Unfortunately, it's so silent to be honest. Hey, a second. I did turn down the music. Or did I no music at all? I don't know. I could say that I cannot hear any music, so let's start. Hmm. Wow. Look at how the writer explained how this works. Julia slips a small band around your left bicep. Her fingers run along your forearm and elbow as they drag the band up. After the band is put into place, she gently lifts her fingers and turns to one of the machines. You hear a slight whir. Pressure begins accumulating on your bicep. How old are you, miss? 21. Your blood pressure is a little bit higher than it should be at your age, still within tolerances though, I suppose. You spend too much time drinking and smoking in your early 20s. Okay. Julia guides the stethoscope chest piece to your left collarbone and slowly slides it down your chest. The touch is icy but intimate. Your heart rate is a little bit lower than average. Are you an athlete? Okay. While keeping the diaphragm in place with her left hand, Julia runs her fingers along your right bicep up to your shoulder. Huh? How does it work? While keeping the diaphragm in place with her left hand, Julia runs her finger along your right bicep up to your shoulder. Like this? Like touching? Like this? Why? You just have an impressive physique. Huh? Like this then? Like touching? Okay. Julia rises a bit, her eyes remaining fixed on your chest. Slowly, she guides her hand to the top of your breast and presses down firmly. Okay. Hmm? Huh? Suddenly, this means just feel dizzy. right now, right? Oh my god. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Left? Oh, wow. You become psychedelic. Or a drug, basically. Oh my god, look at this. Even spiraling. Oh, this is it, the room at the end of the wing where Wrigley was supposed to meet us. Wow, my god. Okay. Wait. Julia enters the room, jams her knee between your shoulder blades, and arises your left wrist, pulling it behind your back. Her skin feels like ice. Huh? Hmm. I'm reading, but I'm not reading it out loud. Just reading it very fast because this is so tense. Suddenly. Huh? No, a second, the description. It's basically a ghost, understand? But the description is so sad. A client was often someone with connections here and to the city, and then, usually, somewhere near the Saturn core, they start having delusions of a third party. Their presence might be innocuous enough at first, helpful even, but soon the client gets sick and has trouble walking, start having hallucinations. No matter how many times I see it happen, it never fails to shake me to my core. Seeing a client incapacitated, writhing in terror at someone in the room I cannot even say. If we hadn't been separated, I might have noticed the signs earlier, not that it would have helped much. He's being uncharacteristically blunt, isn't he? We are not completely bereft of options, but there's no way to run away from this. Julia is attached to you. You will need to find a way to shake her off. The client who got through found some old family photo belonging to her attachment. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but she reported that showing the family photo to the entity haunting her allowed her to break free. So I should help her now. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm. That's the norepinephrine, right? Now where am I supposed to go? Can I save and probably continue next time? No save. Exit. It's 11:03? Oh my god. So long and interesting. Yes. Let's see. That's an hour. Discussion. Story. Oh, okay. But how long is this game going to be? One user review? 4.8 hour? 10 hour? Oh, okay. Do you explain like how long is this going to be? Unravel a rich narrative wrapped in pain, guilt, and loss. Kinda wonder how long is this going to be. That was pretty good. I don't expect it's going to be that long, but it was good.